going to be our second session of Dungeons and Dragons. We are doing a different adventure today called the Gauntlet. We are here with, we're actually a person down tonight, but we do have Balamar, our Dungeon Master, myself. We've got Dan. Do you want me to refer to you as your character's name or Sylvan or what?
Dan's fine.
Dan? Yep. And Charmander, you're just going to be forever Charmander.
Just always Charmander, I don't have a name.
Yes.
Actually, can you refer to me as Butt?
Butt? B-U-T-T?
Yeah.
Butt? Yeah.
Butt. Or
Excellent.
Butt.
G'day, Karlak.
I
How you
thought he
doing?
said that.
Bat. The Bat. Yeah. Okay. I have been looking forward to this all week, and I've done a bunch of reading up on Dungeons and Dragons, and I know things now. A small list of things. I know about actions and bonus actions and reactions. So I'm looking forward to this, and this will be uploaded to YouTube as well. The other episode can be found on YouTube, and if you found this one on YouTube, then you need to go back in time and find the other one as well. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about before we give it over to Balamar?
No, I don't. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Do we have any questions or anything? Well, I could think about it relating to. I don't know. I can't think of anything. I do have a couple of questions of things, but it's just going to cause more confusion than good. So I guess I'll just throw it over to Balamar, and you can go nuts.
There's time for questions. Probably now.
I'm getting an
Yeah,
echo
right.
from somebody, and that means it'll be broadcasting an echo.
Well,
Open up the Roll20 settings in the top right of your screen. Now scroll down to I want to broadcast and I want to receive. Change it to nothing.
Genius.
And then reconnect.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely what it's going to be.
Alright, just 1 second, Charmander.
sorry, holding things up.
Wow. It's okay, we forgive you. In the meantime, I will get our two gentlemen here to kick things off by describing why they are leaving the relative safety of Red Larch to head towards another small town called Wildwood to pursue something called the Gauntlet. So we'll start off with Walter today.
Just to help me with that, could you describe what I know of the Gauntlet?
Okay, well, as an outsider, all that is really known about it is that about 200 years ago, there was a wizard of some description over there who went nuts. Overnight created a castle in the mountains and challenged the village to solve his gauntlet. And if they did, they would be spared any further retribution.
Oh, well, I suppose, Walter, being a paladin, being someone who serves the people, wants to, aid this township in whatever way he can. As he's getting older, his life is of less value to himself, so he sees that he can be of value to the people. And in that, he wants to serve and do what he can before, his time comes. So whatever adventure he finds, he's always willing to chase that.
All right, cool. Now we'll skip over to Mr. Big Wilson Husk. Why are you here?
Big Wilson Balamar and I talked a little bit about this. That I had a little bit of a tragedy after the wild sheep chase that we went through. And when I went to return to my farm, it has been set alight and intentionally burnt down. I don't know who it is. I have some suspicions, but that farm had been all I had left really, apart from the friendships and stuff I'd made in Red Larch. But that was sort of my only possession, and really I just loved that farm and everything that it represented. So basically I know about this gauntlet, and I want to go on this journey and try and overcome it, because basically I'm trying to get some treasure. I have no home left, and only a few friends, and I miss that life that I used to have with my friends and farm basically. So I need funds and money and stuff to get that going again, because I'm a bit lost at the moment.
Oh, that's that's awfully sad.
Where did your farm come from? How did you end up with a farm to begin with?
It is quite a long story. I'm from the Shining Plains, and I was in a little bit of a rebellion there, and I helped some of the peasants there overthrow this evil fella. Well, I thought he was evil, but he was the lord of the area. His name was Dolph, and I helped the people break in and arm up
his
some
last
stuff.
name Lundgren?
It's Ludridge. Dolph
Okay.
Ludridge.
I see.
Oh, you see? Yeah. So basically there was a little uprising, and after that uprising, the uprising went well, but I had to get out of there because I didn't want any repercussions to come back on the townsfolk, so I thought I'd run away. So I went to Red Larch, where it was a little bit quieter, and there was an old guy there, and I knew of him already because his sons were in the uprising with me, and as a bit of a thank you, he
It was gifted to you, wasn't it?
he basically gave me the farm, but he still lives there, or he did. He lived there, and basically I just lived there as well, and he was, he was old, and he didn't really work the farm or anything. He just potted around like an old man, and I did all the work basically.
Oh, I see. So you were his slave.
He let me have the profit. He let me have the profit that I made, as long as it broke
was he
even.
there when you found it burnt to a crisp? Was he there?
He was not there, and his little shack was burnt down. I couldn't find his bones. I don't know if he was in there or not, but I don't know.
Very good.
Mysteries. Alright, last but certainly not least, our gnome Olga. What brings you to this story?
Yes, so I need to refer back to what I had said. So basically, after I had set fire to the local tavern at Red Larch, where I lived, they didn't really look at me too fondly. They weren't really too happy about it. In fact, some would borderline say they might have been mad. I don't know. It's water under the bridge. So I decided that we had bonded on our last adventure. I just really wanted to stay with my friends. We're family now, in my eyes. And yeah, I just vowed never to leave them. I would protect them through fog, where I could. And
Through
definitely
fog.
through fog, I will protect them. That was
certainly-
my oath I swore.
Bonded quite quickly with us.
And yeah, it's definitely not to do with any obsessions over dragonkind or dragonborn. That's no.
I'm starting to notice.
No.
I'm starting to notice some weird things there. I'm starting to notice a lot of weird. This gnome's starting to act a bit weird around me, and I don't know what the go is exactly, but.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. It only took you 2 years. Okay. So we go on a beautiful adventure. through the hillside. You know, we're wandering. We're looking at the stars every night. We're going through the woods. It's just a really great time. Just like we're camping. Just so much fun. In reality, I don't think they had that much fun. I think everyone was actually quite miserable on the adventure over. And
Ever the optimist.
yeah,
Um,
I thought it was
What
great.
happened to our buddy?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, the wizard.
yes, what was his name?
Finethia.
No,
Finethia, he went
no,
home.
no.
Your party member,
Yes,
Druid,
yes, the crazy
Ah.
the
druid.
one with the spiders.
I get the idea he wasn't too keen to join us on this big journey up to the Gauntlet.
Yeah, he's a bit reluctant to thrust himself into darkness, so to speak.
Okay. Well, I'm
He
glad
was
that
the Buddhist.
I'm glad that we were able to agree for the three of us to go on this journey. I know some of us sort of, I feel I agreed to do it as sort of saying that it was the right thing to do and everything, but I am doing this because I need treasure. I need to make some money out of this.
But
I
are
need
you
to make some...
open? Are you open with us about your desire for money? Or
Yeah,
are
yeah. You guys know.
you
You
selling it as
guys.
a noble pursuit?
You
Okay.
guys know that my farm built down and that I have nothing. So you're aware of that.
You want some sweet coin?
Yep.
I think I would like to just retcon a little scene, if that's okay as well, Balamar, from the end of the last session. Is that okay?
Okay, what are we up to?
I just want to kind of retell it a little bit. I think that would be nice for the character.
Oh, what exactly are you up to?
The act with the puppy.
No, I don't want to talk about this.
Okay?
What's happening?
I would just like to kind of reset that scene a little bit and, just treat it a little bit differently. And I think it would just help with the character. If that's okay? So,
All right. So, what are you going to do instead?
I would like to. So I go over to the party members who I assume inside, and I just say to them, I'm just going to take the puppy for a little walk down the river. I'll be back shortly. And I look to Wilson and Olga, and I say, and great work today. I think we've all done really well.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
I say good idea. Good idea. That puppy's probably going to be cooped up for a little while. I think that's a nice thing to do.
And I'm asleep in the wizard's bedroom at this stage.
Without asking, I might add. Alright, so you're taking the puppy for a walk.
Yeah, I get a little piece of fabric or something, fashion some sort of leash for the dog, and take a stroll down. Maybe there's a little creek nearby or something. I'm walking along with the dog, and kind of come to a little clearing at the side of the river, and set the leash down, maybe tied off to some twigs, and look to the dog, and I say, I'm sorry, there's no mercy for the wicked, and I bludgeon the dog with a rock from the stream.
All right.
And toss it into the river and head back up.
Well, this way you don't see him kill a puppy.
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
just sleep.
So we're not aware of this. Do I?
No.
Okay.
Well, okay, so he comes back after the walk, and no puppy.
Okay. I'm still
What
awake, so I see that there's no puppy there, and I. So what happened? What happened to the puppy?
Oh, the fabric tore and he ran off into the bushes.
He's gone.
Hopefully he'll be okay. Okay. didn't want to, go chasing him through the nighttime, through the woods, especially at my age. A ditch or a stone, and I'll be, hurt myself.
Well, I guess it makes
you
sense.
don't sound.
I guess it makes sense. I've no reason to believe that he wouldn't be truthful, and he is a Templar, so.
Am I just told all of this in the morning?
In the morning, I imagine so.
That's that's bad luck. And then I swear my oath of friendship to the ball.
The only thing I am a little concerned about is that wasn't that puppy a wizard? An apprentice?
Yeah, but I mean, the sheep seem to think you would always be a sheep. Hopefully, the wizard will always be a puppy. Here on.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope this doesn't come back to bite us, my friend.
Big Wilson, you gotta stop being so suspicious of our friends, okay? You have to be more trusting of people.
You're right, Olga. You're right. Okay.
And we
Thank you.
start the adventure?
Let's. Okay. So, we pick up the adventure as you emerge from forest and you start to travel along through some very attractive farmland, heading towards Wildwood. After about an hour traveling through some rolling, gentle hillsides and approaching some nice plains just outside of the village, you see off to your left a beautiful manor house. It's gorgeous. And then standing at a gate is a bunch of, teenage kids. And as you get closer, they fan out and block the road, which is a public one, by the way. And the younger ones are in the back, kneeling down, armed with spears, half a dozen each. Half a dozen of them are each with a spear. Then their leader steps forward, armed with a scimitar, and in a snooty little brat voice, he says, "I demand to know what you're doing trespassing on my father's lands."
What did you say they are? Sorry, I missed it. Like
Teenagers.
what race are they?
Human teenagers.
Human teenagers.
So it's up to us. Can I just tell them it's dangerous to play with spears, and we would like to go past, please? They're in our way.
Ah! Puny little girls do not get to tell me, the son of the Silver Rocks, what to do.
I think
I don't know who they are.
I step forward, as in my hulking armor, and I say, all land belongs to the king, not to your father.
The king has entrusted these lands to my father's care.
I say, and we,
I ask him.
Someone fog cloud.
I don't know if he said this, but I ask him who is his father. I've never heard of him.
My father is Ilmeth Silverrock. He is the son of the mayor of this village.
I think, can I kind of use my military background here? Because it was my background that said that you take a military rank as a career soldier. Can I use that kind of to help me with kind of just forcing our way past them? Like, say I'm almost pretending I'm still in the military forces serving the king, using the knowledge I have to bluff our way past them or intimidate our way past.
All right, how are you going to intimidate your way past?
I say, step aside and unsheath my sword and saying, we serve the king, move aside, or we'll be dealing in more than words.
Ooh.
I'm gonna.
Okay,
Can I
roll me
summon
intimidation
some?
check.
Cool. Intimidation.
Okay. Rolling my own physical dice. Haha. Oh, what a start. Hey, viewers, check out what I rolled.
Uh-oh.
A natural one.
I was gonna say, can I just summon some dancing lights to like just reaffirm his words?
You need
Oh,
to...
that makes it even
Oh
worse.
yeah.
Okay, so the teenagers behind this snooty little upstart, see this hulking great man approach them, a sword drawn with the promise of death in his eyes, and he's shining in these unbelievable lights. Surely he must be directly controlled in some manner by a god. And the teenagers behind the leader scatter, leaving the leader, or the grandson of the mayor, so to speak, dreadfully alone. And worse yet, he hasn't noticed yet.
Mm.
So he draws his scimitar and levels it at Walter. Well, peasant.
Can I use? Sorry, I haven't done spells. Can I use command?
Oh yes, definitely.
Just fix this quickly. Okay, cool. I want to use command and cast it. I'll just cast it level 1. And the command
Okay.
is drop, I suppose. To
All
drop
right.
his weapon.
Now, what is your save DC? You can find that on your spells page.
Okay, 14.
All right. Ah, you see his blade sort of lower a little bit.
Mm.
Eventually, he holds it at his side, but he does not drop it.
Okay.
All
Does
right.
Big Wilson step forward or say anything?
To be honest, Big Wilson's thinking that he'd just like to grab this kid. He's lowered his sword and I just want to grapple him and hold him in place. He doesn't have any friends there.
I'm gonna storm forward. I'm presuming I'm probably about the same height as this kid, or shorter. Oh,
Just a
probably
head
shorter
shorter.
actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm only 3 foot. So yeah, I'm gonna tell him to go, to just go away. Or you in our way. We're just some friends going on an adventure.
All right. Give me persuasion, Olga.
I will. I will. Huh.
You see him smirk like you are the world's best comedian. And he reaches out with his spare hand to rather patronizingly pat you on top of the head. There, you'll grow up one day.
Can I punch him in the groin?
All right, give me a strength check.
Wait, is it a saving throw?
To do that. Okay, and what? Oh well, it's virtually the same since you don't have a modifier.
No.
Okay. And he just dodges out the way.
Okay, I'm gonna bow
At
my head
this
down and walk behind the other two now.
At this point, you hear approaching from the manor house. Come on, roll 20.
Did the boy ever say his name? What his name is?
No, he did not. And this horse carrying a slightly older man leaps over the fence, and the man rides towards this teenage kid, and he roars at him. Jacob, you jackass! This is the King's Road! And with one great big boot, collects his own son right in the face. And his son falls to the road.
Gee,
I clap.
I'll clap too. In fact, I'll even do a whoop.
Now, boy, pick yourself up, pack your bags. I'm going to send you to a monastery where they can attend to your discipline in a manner I seem to have neglected. And he turns to the rest of you. My apologies for my son. He will not be troubling any more travelers.
I'm just gonna be like, ooh, to the kid.
You grab the kid by the ear. Grab him by the ear while he's getting up and whistle to him. You know. You best learn from this. Best learn your lesson.
So I'm gonna ask the dad, so who are you, sorry? I missed your introduction.
My apologies. I was much too busy kicking my son.
Yes, I could see. You have a good kick, sir.
Nice solid one with a good boot.
So who are you?
I am Flint Silverrock. At your service. Son of the mayor.
Oh, it's good to see a friendly face around here. We've just been adventuring around the countryside. It's been quite nice. And I think we're still on our way somewhere.
Is he still
yeah.
on their way to?
Are you coming to Wildwood for the Gauntlet?
Oh, well, I'm not too sure. And I look at the others expectantly.
That is correct. We are.
We are.
Right. You see him straighten up in some surprise, but a fair amount of delight. This is excellent news. If you will pardon me, I will ride ahead and let my father know of your coming.
I guess that's okay, guys.
Do I have any insight into his change of manner there? Can I? Did he look
Change of manner? What do you mean?
Did he look afraid when he said that? He sounded scared. He sounded suspicious.
I thought he was happy.
I don't think he's happy.
All right, you can give me an insight check then, Mr. Big Guy.
Okay. As
Drum roll, everyone.
As soon as I find it, you just click on. Is it perception?
Insight.
That you click insight. Where the fuck is that?
In skills.
It's in alphabetical order on those skill lists.
Ah,
About
great.
halfway down. Oh.
You are absolutely certain that he is as happy as Larry.
Okay.
I told you.
Okay. Well, now I know.
I told you, Big Wilson. Alright, so which way? Do we just follow the road to get to the town? Is there a tavern in there? I need some coin.
My father will meet you in the tavern, I imagine. So just follow the road.
Okay,
Um,
And
alright.
you'll find it easily.
can we ask him what his father's name is before he leaves?
Ah, just address him by his title. He's a bit touchy about people addressing him by his first name. Call him Mayor Silverrock.
Yes. What is his first name? Just between us. Is it bad?
Uh,
Is it unthought of?
Is it butt?
his eyes go wide a little bit. He sort of looks about him and then lowers his voice, almost as if he's afraid to speak it out loud. And he whispers, Eloise.
But that's a lady's name.
That is why he does not like people calling him by his first name.
Ah.
I'm gonna be
You
like,
see,
hey, what
that-
was that? Eloise? At the top
That
of
was
my
a
lungs.
problem. When he was born, they mistook which gender he was. So his parents named him Eloise. And he's been stuck with it since.
Boys,
I
good
see.
blackmail material.
This is good.
Alright, well, we'll meet you in the tavern then. Or your father,
Right.
Eloise.
Oh, by all the gods, call him Mayor Silverrock.
We'll see how I feel. Okay, we'll see you later.
Okay, so he heads off.
Should we raid his manor now that he's out?
Well, manors are awfully large. There are usually people there, but
This is
I'm not
where-
going to say no.
Is this
Or a
where the
poor
whole
though.
campaign takes a turn and we start just pillaging everything?
Guys, he's
Take
gotta be
everything that's
out.
not nailed down.
Oh, okay, if you guys don't want easy coin. Is there
So we
anything of
make a
value?
lumber mill and start chopping down the forest.
Is there anything of value just from the front yard?
Lining along the fence line are a number of fruit trees. You can steal a few apples and oranges. That's about it.
Is the son still walking around the front yard? Like just moping around?
He's running off into the manor,
Oh, do I have
presumably
enough
to
time to
find his
grab an
mother.
orange? To grab an orange and throw it at him?
All right, give me a dexterity. Well, you can give me a save.
Dex save? Oh, no. This is a bad night for me.
Alright, you don't hit the boy, you hit the tree. It rebounds and nearly collects you yourself.
Well, that did take skill to get it back towards me. Alright, let's go to the tavern.
Alright.
Okay, so after about another half hour of good solid walking, you reach the outskirts of Wildwood and you perceive at the entrance quite a crowd has gathered. And as you get even closer, you hear.
What's all this commotion? What's going on up
Hey,
here?
Wilson, can I jump onto your shoulders?
Sure. Sure, little fella.
Okay. I'm gonna scramble up his back onto his shoulders and wave to the crowd.
Can you see anything from up there?
I see a large crowd and they seem to be applauding. Whether it is us, I'm not sure.
It is most definitely you.
Okay, I'm gonna send out some dancing lights for our arrival.
Alright, you start to approach, and the crowd go absolutely wild around you. But they do leave a path through the town, which seems to not too subtly guide you towards the local tavern.
Oh yes, I guess
Hmm.
we're headed
It's
to
all
the
seeming
tavern.
very suspicious.
I just want to say to the Templar, I say I say to both of them that this. I wonder how many people try this gauntlet, because this looks very well rehearsed.
I ignore you and continue waving to my fans.
Can I just do an insight check to see if this seems, staged?
All right. Yep. Go ahead.
It's just something seems off to me about this whole ordeal. It seems like to greet, people coming in. I know nothing.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, this is completely a genuine display of affection and esteem for a group of noble adventurers.
I'll do
Well,
an insight
I
check
work
too.
proudly
also.
then.
I'm gonna quickly do an insight check also.
And what are you inciting?
Oh, what the crowd's mood is, or like why? Why are they reporting it? Why are they like this?
You can tell that they really love it when what looks to be professional adventurers come to town.
No, I accept that. I continue waving from the shoulders of Big Wilson.
I can see that so clearly in my head.
Alright, so
Alright, so
Okay. Yeah, we just carry on.
you follow the path, so to speak, towards the tavern.
What's the tavern called when we say?
Okay, the tavern is called the Roaring Lion.
I like to think as we approach, I like hit the sign because Big Wilson didn't like sort of forgot I was there. And I fall off.
Because you're so light.
Mhm.
Oh. And I call
So
out,
you-
it's the Roaring Lion, guys.
You enter, and it seems the only one inside is the barmaid, who turns as you enter. Ah, welcome, lady and gentlemen. The mayor is in the back room. Is there anything I could get you to eat or drink?
Can I have an ale, please?
One ale? And for the gentleman?
I'll have a
Nothing,
meal.
thank you.
I'll have a meal I'll have a meal and an ale, thank you.
I just say I'm okay for now, thank you.
It's
Very well.
behind the bar. When I look behind the bar, is there like a big pot of stew or something like that on a stove? What's back there when she offers us a meal?
There is what appears to be a pig roasting on a spit, being turned very slowly.
Yum.
Yes, jackpot.
So the whole street was crowded, but then this place is empty?
Yes, apart from the barmaid.
I suppose
I'm also gonna...
ask the barmaid where all the customers are. Where is everyone?
I imagine they'll all come streaming in. They're just giving you a bit of privacy for now.
Why would they give us privacy?
They want you to talk to the mayor, I think.
Hmm.
I'm gonna ask for a meal as well. Oh,
Seems odd that the whole township would look to give us privacy to speak with the mayor. Surely, if they're so excited about all this, then they would want to, be there.
Oh,
Part of
trust me, tonight this place will be bouncing, and I hope you've brought along something that can block your ears if you're seeking to rest tonight, because this place will be full of noise.
Why is everyone so excited that we're here?
Her face darkens a little. I think that is a question best reserved for the mayor.
Oh, it may be, but I'm asking you, man.
Well, it's almost time for another batch of people to be sent there to the Gauntlet.
Batch.
Batch, yes, batch.
Batch of people. You're sounding very sinister.
More resigned to fate.
And what fate is that?
Eventually my number will come up and I'll be sent there.
Can I start wandering
A
towards where the mayor is?
sacrifice?
Not a sacrifice, as a hopeful to solve this gauntlet.
What happens if you don't send people to solve the gauntlet?
The wizard who built this place, the Gauntlet, so long ago, he will wipe us out if we if we stop sending people.
So you are happy because that we came, because then you don't have to go?
That is a big part of it, yes. But you're also the first professional adventurers we've had here for quite some time.
Okay. Well, you're very creepy. We'll go talk to the mayor.
I'd like to think I was already wandering towards the mayor, just recklessly. Everyone
If you
seems
think I am,
trustworthy enough.
if you think I am creepy, sir, just wait till you talk to the mayor.
I would just want to just make sure I have a word to my traveling companions here and say, let's be careful here. I don't trust these people. This is very suspicious. I suspect we may be some sort of sacrifice.
Wait, are you talking to us now?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I'm gonna be like, Walter, you just need to learn to trust people more.
Did you
We
listen-
trusted
did you-
you about the dog.
Did you hear?
You
Did
just
you
gotta
hear
trust
her?
people.
Did you hear her? Her
yeah,
answers?
look, she seems lovely. She seems like a nice woman.
She seems
go
like
talk to the mayor.
like a witch, and not the good witch like you, a bad witch.
I mean, I'm a wizard,
Like
but
the ones from fairy tales.
Something
Ones that
definitely,
Yeah.
eat children, like a children-eating witch.
something definitely doesn't sound right about this.
look, witches don't eat children. You're just
do
it's
in the
all in your
fairy tales.
imagination, guys. Let's go talk to the mayor. I want my ale.
I just want to, whisper into Olga's ear. Please don't cast fog in this meeting.
I'm very disheartened by his comment, and I just put my head down and drag my feet closer towards the mayor.
Spoil sport. No fun.
Yeah. Alright.
I say, Walter, we're not locked into anything yet. We haven't committed to anything yet. We'll see what this mayor has to say, and then we'll decide.
And I turn to you and I say, you ate the food.
And we haven't eaten yet,
I haven't
have
eaten
we?
it yet.
We've only just requested food.
Well, I say to you, I'm like, let's not eat the food until we know what's going on.
I'm already at the mayor by this point. Like just
Yeah,
me.
you would have to have gone through the closed door into the back room, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going.
What?
I don't want Olga to be in there on her own with this guy, so we'll get in there.
I'm fine, guys.
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
Alright, so you enter the back room, and you see this fine gentleman in my cam, sitting at the head of the table. Welcome to Wildwood, gentlemen and ladies. Nice to see you.
No.
Hello, sir.
Good afternoon.
We've met your
Mayor.
grandson.
Oh,
Good afternoon, Eloise.
what I was gonna say. Yeah.
I burst out laughing.
Sorry, Mayor Eloise.
His
we all
face
erupt with
turns
laughter?
dark red, and you see his fist clench on the table.
What's the matter? I'm sorry if I offended you. Your son told us that your name is Eloise and that you love that name. It's a fine name. Do you know what Eloise means in Elvish?
At this point, his eyes start to twitch.
Do you know what it means? It means brave.
You cut out then, Dan.
So it means brave. Eloise in Elvish translates to brave. It's a fine name, a mighty name.
Yeah, it definitely does. I'm
Warrior,
gonna nod
yeah.
agreement. Because I speak Elvish too. It does. He tells the truth.
I speak El. It doesn't. It definitely doesn't. But I'm,
Yeah. I know, man.
Yeah.
Covering.
Good.
Yeah, gotcha.
No, thanks for the backup.
Alright. Yeah, he smiles a little, and he seems to relax. I would take it as a kindness, however, if from this point you address me as Mayor Silverrock.
Of course, man. But I think it is a fine name.
Yes, sir.
One I have been paying for a lifetime.
Did you ever hear the story of the boy named Sue?
No, I have not. Pray tell me of this boy named Sue.
It is a fine bard's song. I wish one day you could hear it, but I could not do it justice.
Oh, you disappoint me, sir.
I'm sorry. I've let you down. Man.
Now, I'm sure you are here for more than just poking fun at the name I was given at my birth.
Poking fun?
We were not poking fun, sir. I'm offended that you would say we were poking fun.
Of course. And he gives you a little bow. My apologies. I was hasty.
Yes, you were. Anyway,
Thank
continue.
you. I accept.
Now, as I was saying, I'm sure you're here for a lot more than just, well, a sightseeing tour.
I must say the barkeep was quite odd in their description of what you might talk to us about. I'm
We're
excited
all
to hear
a
what
little
the
odd
proposition may be.
Well, I wonder how much you actually know of our gauntlet.
A wizard set a challenge. We know that if you don't attempt this challenge, then your town will be destroyed. Is our understanding correct?
That is the short version, yes. For as long as anyone here can remember, we have lived under the constant grip of fear.
Can I just say? Can I just
on.
want to say, just hold one moment, sir. I serve the king, and with that, I must, seek truth and not be have the wool pulled over my eyes, so to say. And would you mind if I made sure that I was telling the truth, that you were telling the truth here? Is that okay? You have nothing to hide?
Why do you doubt me, sir?
Well, in this time and age, you would be surprised. The things people do. I mean, you live in a town where you are seemingly cursed. Surely you can understand that people have sometimes there's no reasoning for their actions.
Well, if you must,
Okay,
you must.
I cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. And what, pray tell, is the save? Charisma save.
14. Yeah, 14.
Okay, just 1 second. Ensure that this roll is whispered. Yes, it is.
And I know as well if he passes or not. It's part of it. I'm aware.
Wait, is the mayor aware that you're casting a spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I asked
he
him to
basically gave him permission to do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is that. And
Right,
he succeeds.
Okay. Well, it seems you have a strong will. I'll just have to trust your word. It's odd that you would fight, my spell, but so be it. Kind of wiggle my eyebrows at him.
No, he just keeps a careful, expressionless face. We all have our secrets, even you.
That is true. So tell us the long story then.
Well, we have been living under the constant grip of fear for some time. Hundreds of years. Zevris Algeris, a powerful wizard, and legends say he was deeply offended by this village in some fashion. He vowed that he would exact his revenge on us. Overnight, a castle appeared up in the mountains. You may have seen it as you approached this village. He issued us a challenge. If the village can prove its worth by entering his gauntlet and reach his inner sanctum, no further harm would come to the village. No one really knows how long we have, but we took up the challenge and tried to best his gauntlet. We gathered our best from near and far and sent them in, but no one has ever returned.
How many have you sent in?
Over 200 years. We are talking 3 or 4 a month for the last 200 years, plus any criminals who happen to be sentenced to death get sent there as well.
Don't you think if it's been like 200 years, he's probably just not going to attack and you're probably fine?
Perhaps it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy, and the fear you live in is the destruction he spoke of.
Ah, yes, exactly.
A metaphor, if you will.
Mm.
That may be so, but until someone returns from the gauntlet, we can never tell for sure.
Perhaps the gauntlet is impossible.
Or maybe it doesn't exist at all.
Have you seen the gauntlet yourself?
Now, I have never been inside myself, but I do escort everyone to the entrance every month. Give them my blessing.
Have you ever seen the wizard? Is he still alive?
We have not seen him. We do not know, but the legends say he was an elf I mean, you know how long they can live.
How do you pick who goes in?
Well, for the first 100 years or so, it was all strictly volunteer. Eventually, people just stopped volunteering and adventurers stopped coming here. So the mayor back at that time instituted a lottery wherein every man or woman of a sensible age are entered into a lottery and are drawn.
Is your name in the lottery?
It is. No one is exempt.
How long has your family been running this town?
For the last 50 years.
Well,
Has anyone ever returned? Even damaged? Hurt?
There seems to be a magical force on the entrance, which allows people only to enter, but not leave.
so how are you supposed to bring the Gauntlet back?
We perceive that this gauntlet is a series of challenges rather than a physical item.
Have you ever had a wizard go and assess this? Because what if you just can't escape and no one's keeping guard of whether people can come out or not? You might just be sentencing people to death.
Well, I haven't had a wizard come by in my lifetime, so I cannot answer that. Aside from saying that I have not had the privilege of knowing of a wizard.
Well, I'm not a very good wizard, so I probably can't help you.
Can you give us any more information that might be helpful?
Well, I can say, judging from the volume of people that have been sent there and not returned for 200 years, you may wish to prepare yourselves for all sorts of undead creatures.
Can you give us supplies at least if we're going to be doing this?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who said we're
sorry.
going to be doing this, buddy?
We've got to help them out.
I understand that they need help, but we are not from this town. What is in this for us if we're going to do this impossible challenge?
Aren't you curious? Why don't these people return? Maybe there's something good at the end, and they don't want to leave.
Or maybe they fall down a very long hole.
It's okay, because I've got, like, gaseous form.
Oh, that's helpful. For you.
I can summon a fog cloud so you don't see it. It's fine. A quick death.
I want to ask the mayor why we would do this for him.
That is a fair question. Well, we do have a standing reward for a group of adventurers such as yourselves. And he says, right, every harvest time, we send our produce down to the various trading ports and sell what we do not need. I propose to give each of you 2.5% of the town's profits.
How much is your profit?
Bound to be much, much better after the gauntlet has been sold.
This is a little bit... I don't know, this isn't very secure, is it?
Sounds like a lot of risk for a very little reward.
I say I could come on board with these terms, but I would also like a statue of us.
Of us?
Of the three of us. If we succeed, I would like a statue in the town square. You know, it doesn't need to be a gold statue, a stone statue,
permanent
a
one,
bronze statue
though.
would be fine. But yes, a permanent statue.
It can't ever be knocked down. Otherwise, there will be a gauntlet in place. A very powerful wizard, i.e. me, will come to this town and curse
I
it.
do hope, madam, you jest.
After two,
I have no intention of relieving us of one gauntlet to replace it with another.
after 200 years, 200 years of 3 or 4 people a month, you want to offer us 2.5% each of your export tax or your export income. Are you dreaming? Surely the amount of people you've sent in there, you've promised them the world and no one has come out. If you want us to go into this dungeon, you have to offer us the world. If we lose, you lose nothing.
We want to be the mayors of the town.
The mayor's not going to make us the mayor.
Shh. Sweet.
But
The world?
2.5%.
Well, 3% then.
When you
And the
send
statue. And the statue. And the statue.
when you send people,
Naturally, the statue.
that's something. That is something. When you send all these people in
Something.
from the lottery, what happens to their properties? You must send in farmers, you must send in bakers, butchers, teachers. What happens to their property once they never return?
We go to their family, surely.
Well, they're 200
Naturally.
years. 200 years. If that's the case, I'm going to the brothel in this town because these women must be bloody
So lonely.
pumping them out because this town is still going.
Well, surprisingly enough, fair sirs, we do get quite an influx of refugees to fill in the void, as it were. And, well, we are quite famous in the region for our somewhat prolific birth rate.
Well, when you're afraid every day might be your last.
I get the feeling the citizenry feeling like they have to breed soldiers.
3% a statue. What about something to increase our odds of surviving in there? Do you have any equipment? Anything? I'm not talking about, a bag of potatoes here. I'm talking about some
Wait.
2
important.
bags of potatoes.
I'm talking
Can I-
about
can I-
important items. Something that
I'm going
gives
to
us
turn
power.
to Big Wilson. I'm going to turn to Big Wilson and just be like, so when I asked for supplies, that was a bad idea, but now you can ask. Because
You asked for
asking,
supplies.
right?
Supplies is like 3 steaks and a bit of water. I'm asking for
And
for
a bag of potatoes. Anyway.
I would like. What about his grandson, Jakan? Jakan is grandson, right?
What about his grandson?
Is that Jakan? The one that tried to get us at the start?
Yeah, that was the the one who demanded why you're trespassing on his father's lands. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about this as extra recompense? Is your son Jakan? The boy needs to be taught. Why don't you allow me to have him as my squire?
You will
Take him and
teach him manners.
I'll teach him many things.
Oh god. Doesn't sound threatening at all.
manners, the sword.
Yeah, let's take him along.
The boy needs discipline. Tried to rob us on our way into town.
And also,
And it's very odd.
if he comes with us into the Gauntlet, then we know that there'll be no trap laid by you or your town folk. This isn't some scam against us. We need assurance that you would have one of your own come with us.
And also, your family have never entered into the into this, so you know we think it's about time one of you.
Well, that is a bit of a lie.
What?
We do have our own family members descend in there from time to time. I have as much chance of entering the Gauntlet as the young lad who mops the floors in the tavern.
I just say, this matter's not. I believe their point to be good and solid. Maybe this Gauntlet can be, Jakan's Gauntlet to becoming a man as well. Send him with us, and then we will enter the Gauntlet.
Yes, I concur.
The mayor drums his fingers on the table, deep in thought. He sighs. I suppose that is your last word.
Yes.
I don't say yes.
Fine. But don't get him killed.
Well, we're gonna try.
To not get him killed.
That is gonna come down to you as well, though. We will need supplies for this journey.
Good supplies.
See, Olga's getting the hang of it now. We need equipment.
I just
And
need
potatoes.
rest for the night. We don't need equipment. We just need to go to bed and then we'll go in there.
Oh.
Do I have my ale yet? Where's the barman?
He sort of looks at you guys up and down. I don't know what more you could need. You people seem quite well fit out already.
Well, I don't have any crossbow bolts, but I've got a crossbow.
Yes, that's actually same for me.
Ooh, does he have any plate mail?
Are you asking, sir, for a 1,500 gold gift?
Oh, just to borrow. You can have it back when I return.
We're actually
I need
asking.
extra.
We're actually asking for 2 of them.
You want to save your town?
200
What
years.
did you ask for?
Plate mail.
Oh no, I don't need that. I will take
You
some
can
nice.
You can have one.
Okay. Yes.
Can I
I'll
have
leave
some
it to you two
well-made
gentlemen to
robes?
decide who gets it.
Mm.
I asked for it. I'll be taking it.
Oh, is that right? Is that
well,
right?
I mean, this is you'd be too large for it anyway. It's a human.
I'm wearing
a
chainmail.
average human
I'm wearing
height.
chainmail now. I'll fit just fine. A little
Oh, wow.
customization, little nip, little tuck. It'll fit.
Don't worry about it.
What are you wearing right now?
Chainmail. Trust me, you want to give the plate mail to the paladin. Trust me. I'm the one that gets hit.
Also, I'd like to point out, Big Wilson, you
I
have
can
scales.
Because in terms of in
Are you?
game mechanics, I can cast Shield of Faith on you most combats, which gives you extra AC anyway.
All right. You are a little old man. I guess you do need the extra protection.
Can I ask for some well-made robes as well? Like some cool wizard robes?
Some robes.
I would like them in blue, please. With stars on them.
You see a smile creep across his face. Of course.
Okay. I will take that graciously. Thank you. I will collect them when I return.
I'm just talking to my other party members here, and I ask if we should be asking for things like food and water, and if
No,
Torches?
no, it's fine. We got that in our packs. Then I don't think.
okay. Well, I do need crossbow
Don't
bolts. Important. That's important. I need.
Have you got anything that'll help us against undead, Charmander?
Let me have a little gander.
Oh. I want to know if
I
there's
have-
a Sorry, I want to know if there's a blacksmith in town or someone that can silver a weapon.
Don't you have a +1 sword?
Yeah.
I
Just
can
What
just
do you
asking.
do with it?
Well, am I right?
We
Silvering, is that a thing?
we don't have access to silver
Ah,
yet, I'm afraid.
okay.
That's one thing we don't have.
Thank you.
I've only really got one thing which really is targeting
How
the
much,
undead.
Mr. Mayor? How much did your exports this year earn?
Oh, last year was a little over 16,000 gold.
All right, we'll enter tomorrow morning. Is that all right? We enter.
Naturally, I'd rather you enter fully rested.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Where will we be
So-
staying? Where will we be spending the night?
You can spend the night here at my expense, of course.
The barmaid says it gets quite rowdy in here.
We'll be upstairs. We'll be
okay.
fine.
Okay. I take it food and drink is on the house as well?
Naturally.
Ah, thank you, sir.
Alright, are we going to sleep?
No, just
eating.
as right now your roast porks and your ales are brought in.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I know. What's your name, Walter? Walter, you were a bit worried we're getting poisoned or something. Do
I
you
don't
think?
need that. I take some bread from my bag and eat that.
Hmm.
I don't make a point of it. I'm just not. I just still don't trust these people. I'm sure it's fine. Like nothing's actually happened.
I'm gonna eat this food and drink their stuff. I'm not too worried. I think they need us. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat as well. And drink.
Right. This meal is probably approaching among the very best you've ever had. And as you start eating, the mayor starts to make his excuses. I'm sure you all have your plans and such to organize. I will see you in the morning and I'll escort you over.
See you then.
Okay.
Bye, Eloise.
Ugh.
I'm already like visibly rosy cheeked from the ale, I'd like to think.
As you get to near your first mug, roll me a constitution save, Olga.
Oh. How's that?
You are extraordinarily dizzy.
Alright, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna be falling everywhere. It's fine.
Okay, so you all head to bed after your
Um,
meal, or what else?
I'm gonna. Are all the townsfolk? Are they in the tavern now? Are they all eating and they're a bit of a
There seems to be a
raucous
bit of
party?
a mini party going on, celebrating the
Or
fact that adventurers are here, and there'll be
I'm
no
gonna
lottery this month.
I'm gonna party with them and summon some minor illusions of like some birds flying away from my hand and like dancing lights and things. It's just fun
Ooh,
things to entertain the crowd.
alright. You are a huge hit, Olga,
Oh
and I'll
yes.
get you to roll first a performance check. Please don't make me a liar.
Oh no. Oh, there we go.
Just fine. You you rock the house. Alright,
Nice. Are they
now
throwing money at me and stuff? Am I getting
I'm
anything
about
for
to
this?
get there.
Cool.
Roll me 3d10
How do I do this again? It's R slash.
slash R space 3d10.
What happened there? Okay.
Okay. During the course of the night's festivities, you get 5 gold pieces and 17 silver thrown at you.
Whoa.
Oh, I am loaded. All right.
While
You
Olga
guys
was
in bed?
doing that, I just wanted to ask a couple of the townspeople that were getting. I sort of picked a couple of the more drunk ones, and just ask them a couple questions about the Gauntlet, just basic stuff to try and gain any more information about um, I want to know if if I want to know why they I don't even know what I want to know. I don't do that at all. I'm going to bed.
Very
I,
well.
I know something's
Do you
up, but
just
I don't. I
attempt
can't.
like?
I just can't. I don't know what to ask him.
Do you just like attempt a poor conversation and like that's it? Just walk off.
Yeah, and then I just
Okay.
I've had too many drinks. So I go straight to bed.
Okay, and that leaves our paladin Walter. What are you up
I
to?
went to bed much
All right.
earlier.
Okay. All right. Doombie, I would suggest at this point this would be a good point to have a short break for refreshing beverages and so on.
Okay, great. We'll just have a little 3 to 5 minute break. We'll be back in a second, guys. Thank you very much for watching thus far, and we'll see you again in about 3 minutes.
Wait.
Alright, and we're back, guys. I just want to say g'day to Amelwind, who I haven't spoken to in about 3.5, 4 years or something like that. So, g'day Amelwind, he was a good friend back in the day.
I remember that name.
Yeah, absolutely. And welcome to Dr. Cone as well. Good to see you again. Okay, we just had a little break. We just rested for the night, and I will let Balamar take over. There you go.
Okay, so early morning. There's a clatter of hooves outside as you finish your morning meals, and young boy comes into the tavern, and he says, "The mayor, he is outside with mounts, so you can get to the Gauntlet faster."
Great.
Thank you. Stroll outside now, wearing my plate armor.
Yes, your shiny new plate armor,
Mm-hmm.
and
I have
on
I have the chainmail on. Actually have it with me as well, just in case Jakar would like to wear it.
Oh.
On a pony, there is a little bundle.
Okay.
For Olga, naturally.
Oh, for me. Oh, okay. What, for me to
You've got
take?
a pony and a bundle on the pony as well.
Okay, I'm gonna jump
Do
on
you,
the pony.
okay, do you open the bundle as well?
While I'm on the pony, yes.
Alright. As you open up that, you find a set of silky blue robes.
Oh, yes! I'm gonna chuck them straight on.
And it's absolutely festooned with moons and stars. It's like the whole universe is contained in that set of robes.
I am so happy. I'm so glad we came across this town. I'm the happiest wizard in all of whatever land we're in.
Yeah, I'm glad you approve of your new clothes, my dear.
Did you make these?
I wish I had the talent, but no. My
Okay.
talent lies in administration.
Is there anything else in the bag?
I don't know how much you might appreciate it, but I did also uh, set aside a set of pan flutes for you. I figure you might want to add something more to your act, maybe. It's up to you, of course.
Hand flutes. Well, I mean, I'm not a bard, but I'll still try.
And you can practice for a while. You might become proficient.
I'm just gonna start like playing them noisily now.
Okay, so you wind your way up the hills, and you see, eventually, a castle.
Was Jakar with him when he came to meet us?
Oh yeah.
Young Jaken.
Taken.
Yeah, he's there, looking a
Did he
bit
say anything?
somber.
Oh,
He's been silent.
is that Hogwarts?
I am not entirely sure.
Okay.
I tell Jaken he's welcome to wear my chainmail if he wishes to, if it fits him. And I'm rather jovial with the young man. I try to make conversation, and set him at ease.
Oh, thank you.
You seem a little less cocky today, Jakin.
He just stares at you. Complete silence.
I'm gonna stop playing the pan flutes and be like, what was that? I couldn't hear you.
Complete, utter silence.
Ugh, whatever, I'll continue playing.
So what do we see when we look up to the castle that we're about to enter?
You see a marble wall and a steel gate that seems to be pulsing with a dark blue light.
Does my Arcana pick anything up? Or with Arcana? Can I pick anything up?
If you roll it, maybe.
Yes.
No.
Alright, you know for a fact that this is the ward set onto the main entrance that keeps people inside. The only way out of the gauntlet is through it.
So we have to complete it. So there is actually a way out. I know that for a fact.
You assume so.
Okay.
Mm,
Alright, I tell the guys as well.
okay.
Are we right at that front the precipice?
By now, yes.
I say, well,
The
Yeah.
mayor dismounts and offers his hand to each of you in turn.
Give him a fist
Who
bump.
shakes?
how far away from the entry are we?
Oh, we're
Oh,
talking a good 30 feet at this point.
Oh, okay. The old 30-foot. Yeah. Okay. I shake his hand.
Alright.
So we'll be seeing you shortly.
Big Wilson
I shake his hand.
and Olga.
I give him a fist bump.
Okay, so Mr. Wilson and Mr. Walter, you both feel really, really good as you take his hand. You feel so good that you're feeling blessed.
Oh, very good.
Oh, god damn it. Gotta get for being cool.
There's always one who doesn't get the blessing.
Ah, alright.
Did
So, does he say anything more?
did our did little Jacob grab his hand? Handshake it?
And he just stares sullenly at the hand. He's not very happy.
Okay. All right.
I posted the blessed thing for you, Ryan, in the chat.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I suppose we stroll up the stairs and look towards it. And I walk through the the point of no return.
Okay.
Unsheathing
Wilson, do you
my
follow?
sword as I do so.
Right.
Yeah, I ready my great sword and then follow him right behind.
Yes, your magical greatsword.
Does
Right,
anything
and
happen to
Olga.
them when they go through?
They just seem to vanish from your sight.
Aw, damn. Do I know why? Is this normal from what I picked up before? About this sort of ward?
They are. Anything beyond that ward is concealed from your view. That is all.
But I know this. I know that's pretty normal.
Yeah, pretty normal.
Alright, I'll go through. With a wave of my robes.
Okay. Now, as you all enter, you feel a quite massive magical push behind you. And I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please, and thank you.
Yeah.
God. Oh.
What did you do?
Okay, so Walter and Olga, oh, not Walter, Wilson and Olga, you are both completely and utterly fine. Walter, on the other hand, you're a bit older than these two, so
I'm actually
you receive
older.
that shove, and you stumble, and you fall, banging your head on the stone floor as you, fall.
Mhm.
And you
Ugh.
pass out for a few minutes.
Okay.
As you slowly open your eyes, as you return to consciousness, the world seems out of focus. The room dips and sways sharply as you raise yourself up off the ground, your arms shaking under the weight of your own body. As the blur twists and bends in reaction to your ear-splitting headache, you sense the taste of dried blood and dirt on your lips. The chamber comes into better focus as you stagger to your feet, and you frantically spin around to see your possessions scattered about you, discarded, almost as if they had no meaning. You are bathed in a light from above that burns brighter than the sun, causing you great pain as you look toward it. As you look past this circle of light in which you stand and into the impenetrable darkness that surrounds you, as the ringing in your ears subsides, one thing is certain: you are not alone.
Can I have an action now then?
Yep, you are up now.
Hold on, I
Alright.
just did old mate come through with us?
Can I?
Young mate?
Yes,
where's young mate?
Your friend came through.
Let's,
I did not expect him to be part of this adventure, so I had to quickly add him in. I should know better after doing this for a while. Sure, here he is. He's a floating head.
Great.
Once I bring him onto the token's layer. There we go. There
so
he is.
I feel another presence around us, do I?
Or do we all feel it?
You all feel that you are not alone in this place.
Immediately cast Divine Sense.
And while he's doing that, can I also summon some dancing lights into the darkness to light it up?
You can certainly try.
Until the end of the next turn, you know the location of celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover.
Well, that's handy.
You know the type of any presence you sense, but not its identity. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
You do not sense any undead or celestial or such beings.
Okay.
Wait, did my dancing lights?
So is that darkness around us? Is that where we can't see?
Yes.
Okay.
Did my dancing lights light up anything?
You cast the lights in, they disappear, and they're swallowed up by the darkness.
Uh-oh. It seems like a darkness spell, which can't be illuminated by any means.
I shove Jacob into the darkness.
Wait, what?
Alright, give me a strength
I
check.
Can I protest and grab his other arm?
I interject, and hopefully I can give at least to Khan like advantage or something if I'm trying to visibly stop, Wilson from doing so.
Alright, so, Wilson. Let's see. Ah, yes, give me an athletics check.
Athletics?
Yes, please. Okay. Pray for my NPC.
Oh no. Wait, did we grab him? Oh no.
That's why he has advantage. He shrugs off the big fellow's attempt.
Wilson, leave the boy alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
him.
I reply to both of you guys. Well, look, I don't know this kid. I know you guys, and if it's dark and dangerous out there, I want.
He's
He's
just a
a
boy.
child.
Just because you don't know me, you want to throw me into an unknown
look, no.
darkness?
You stay out of this. Where the adults are talking, okay?
Look at this young man in his chainmail. Looks ready. Don't throw him.
Yesterday he tried to stab us.
That was yesterday. Is a new day.
Fine. He's still going first.
Like hell I am.
I unsheathe my sword and walk up and wave it into the darkness. To this. Does the darkness shift as I walk?
It does not shift, but you swing your sword into the darkness, and you hear a woman scream.
Oh. Can I pick up anything
Back in.
magical? Can I pick up anything magical from that screen?
No, you do not. And the second he does that, the darkness lifts.
Lifts?
To reveal this poor woman freshly butchered by Walter.
Oh my god, I'm gonna run over. Is she dead?
She is dead with a capital D-E-A-D.
Can I mend her at all?
And you wouldn't let me
Oh,
push
God.
the boy, Walter.
Oh, she could have killed the boy, okay?
Surely this is some part of the trickery that this place holds.
Can I use
What
detect
were the
magic on her?
chances?
So, what was that, Olga?
Can I use detect magic on her just to check if she's actually a human person?
Sure you can.
I don't know if I need to click it every time.
Okay. You determine that this woman has no magic sources on her whatsoever.
Oh my god, she was a real person, Walter, and you killed her.
And you look at her, and it seems like she has been here for, give or take, a month.
Oh my god, these are the previous people. They're still alive.
Can I go through her belongings and see if there's anything that stands out? Or anything I'd want to take?
Just looting her.
Yeah.
Why?
Just casually looting her. What cool. You monster.
So is this a door we saw over here, down to the south?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And
head over and guard against that door, just in case.
And just here, I didn't find a bit of artwork that was suitable.
Mm-hmm.
But you see a statue. It is about 3 feet in height and made of marble.
Okay, so I didn't find anything on her body, I take it.
Apart from a dagger.
Okay.
Is it a statue of a person?
Why don't you give me a religion check?
So, but it is like a form of a being of the
Yeah,
religion. Check?
it's a form of a humanoid. And...
Okay.
Oh, boom, headshot. Okay, you know without a doubt that this statue is dedicated to one who is a major fan of life, love, and beauty. She is known as Lady Firehair, the Lady of Love, the Princess of Passion. She is Sue.
Sue? Like from the
Sue.
song? Oh.
Do you share that with us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, now that we know our wizard who lives here, or sorcerer, I forgot what it was, is a religious man.
But I don't refer to her as such in the way you described it. I refer to her as a goddess of weakness.
Goddess of weakness.
Yeah, but
well-
I don't say it's of love and passion. I say it's like this is a god of,
So he likes
For the weak.
worshipping the weak.
Walter,
It can't be too bad then.
Walter, you just murdered the goddess of the week.
Oh my god, was that... She wasn't the goddess, was she?
Well, there's a
Um,
goddess statue. There's only one person in this room. Walter, I'm pretty sure.
So you
The
determined
statue is over
from
here.
the statue, you determined that this person was the god.
Yes.
So if you
Yes,
were to
Walter.
go to a church, you would assume that because there may be a crucifix, you are Jesus.
Yes, Walter. I'm pretty sure you just killed a god.
So
Oh
be it.
god.
Walter, can you just put your sword away? I feel a lot better going to the next room if you put your sword away.
I'm gonna second this as well.
Good God, man! Surely,
Walter, how many innocents must you kill?
surely you can see that this is some form of trickery. I moved my sword into the darkness. What would you have had us do? What were you going to do?
Not wildly swing our
I'm
weapons
prodding.
around.
I didn't wildly swing. I prodded my sword into the darkness.
Into a goddess.
Her name, she had a name. It was not the darkness.
It is already dividing us. Do not falter. We need to stay strong together.
I'm just gonna do minor illusion and just summon like a bouquet of flowers to rest on her. And say a blessing.
Okay. Does the door shift if I kind of gently nudge against it?
Ah, you're on me.
It opens quite easily.
Okay.
There you go. She's got flower. She's got a flower on her.
Thank you.
Well, I kind of slightly push the door ajar and peek through the gap.
Okay. And it is time to bring you all to a brand new map.
Bum bum bum.
Like we said our blessings, we're not gonna get cursed. We should be okay.
Right. New map. Now, I'll just bring the camera down over. There we go. Now, this small domed room is 40 feet wide and only 15 feet deep. The ceiling is 20 feet high at its apex. There are 2 urns on either side of the room, each with a brightly burning fire. Another large set of double doors are on the opposite wall from where you entered. There are glyphs in common etched into the wood. And they say, "Survive the test herein, and your people shall be spared."
Hmm.
Well,
Okay. So, and there's nothing else in the room. The cauldrons are just nothing special about them particularly.
Can I inspect the cauldrons to see if the fire is magic fire or just regular fire?
You may inspect them with an Arcana check.
Ah, shit. I ask Olga to have a look.
I'm gonna go have a look. Ah, I go over. Oh, sorry, I dropped my sheet.
And with your token the way it is, I like to imagine Olga is walking on her hands.
So,
Sorry, I was facing the door before. Now I'm facing the window. Alright, Arcana check. Done.
Alright. You perceive that these cauldrons, both of them, they are lit by an everlasting flame.
I'm gonna tell Big Wilson that. This is an everlasting flame. It will last forever.
Sounds like magic fire to me.
Alright. Can I touch it?
Does Jakan have any weapons with him?
He's got his scimitar from before.
Okay. Very good.
He seems to know how to handle it. He's
Okay.
had that sort of training at least.
Excellent. I advise him, I say, young man, just stay behind myself and Wilson, and everything will be okay. And then kind of buds that door open a little bit again. Just peek through the gap.
Okay.
Get over here, Olga.
So you just open up in the middle. Alright, there we go. You peek through the gap, and that is what you see. A stone column in the middle.
This looks like a
And
big
a
battle room.
doorway on the far side.
Okay.
Well, we better...
Ooh, do you want me to gaseous form and check it out first?
Sure, I think that's a good idea.
Up to you.
Alright. Gaseous form. Do I need to click, sorry, just quickly, do I need to click it each time I'm using a spell?
It's good
Just
for
for
me.
it.
It's good just to be able to read it.
Got the record.
Definitely
Yeah.
helps
Okay.
me. It definitely helps me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm
And
going
it's
to
also
gaseous
handy for the
form.
people watching as well.
Okay, alright, no worries. Okay, so I am now gas, and I'm going to just waft into the room. Just here, I presume.
Oh,
Alright, there is no danger as yet, but I'm going to ask everybody at this point to roll me some initiative.
Why? I'm just a gas cloud. Oh,
I don't know how to roll for initiative. Sorry, guys.
in your core sheet and just initiative.
Ah, right.
I think you click on your token as well.
Ah, shit.
It's okay, I can add you on. That's no big deal.
Did you see my roll? Did you, Barma?
Yeah, I've got it.
Thanks. Oh, great. Fucking hell.
Go Jake and the speedster.
G'day, Caldo. How you doing, buddy?
So his turn consists of moving 10 feet to the left behind Walter, and he says, "As you wish, sir. As you wish."
Wait, what's this?
That was our buddy.
Oh, he's standing behind you.
All right, Olga. Olga,
Yes?
your turn.
Oh, sorry, I thought something was happening.
Aren't you? You're gas
Okay, so
clouding in
I
there, aren't
can't. Yeah, I'm a guest card. Is this actually the whole limits of the room
Yes.
that I'm seeing? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, can I use spells while in this form?
No.
Oh, I
What-
can't.
No.
No,
it
I
says-
tend to say no. What does it say here? The target can't attack or cast spells.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna do detect magic before you guys came in. I will change back now and call out that it is okay, and also use detect magic.
Okay. The urns in these two corners light up in your magic vision. They are very much the same as, well, these fires here.
Okay. So I can't tell anything of the urns up forward?
They
Kind
don't
of
seem
thing?
to be magical,
Okay. Just only those.
but
Okay.
you can't tell anything from this distance as well.
Oh, damn it.
You can move closer.
I say to I'll call out and say that it's okay to come in. To the rest.
Okay. And you're staying there?
I will stay here for now. Yes.
Okay.
You guys coming in?
Walter, your turn.
Okay, I would like to come in. Where's it? There's a token. So what do I see? What are these things up to the north? What is that thing in the middle of the fires?
Oh,
Alright, so we will launch into the full-scale description. This room is extremely large, at least 60 feet wide and 80 feet long. The ceiling is 20 feet high. There is a 10-foot ledge on the north and south ends of the room, and 3 10-foot wide walkways, one on either side of the room and one directly down the center. In between the walkways is a pit covered in darkness. It is not apparent what the depth of this pit is. In the center of the middle walkway is a slightly larger platform, 20 feet wide. In the center of that platform is a stone column 15 feet in height, and at each of the 4 corners of the platform is a stone urn. Midway down each of the 2 side walkways is another stone column 15 feet in height. The columns are offset from the path's center, and there's a small alcove behind them in both the western and eastern walls. At the 4 corners of the room, there are stone urns, each with a bright fire lit inside of it. And to your disgust, there are bodies in various states of decomposition everywhere in the room. And there seem to be quite a fair amount at the door to the north.
there seem to be what, sorry?
Lots of dead
Quite a
bodies.
large amount of dead bodies by the door to the north.
What do you think, Walter? What are you going to do?
Sounds no good. Can I roll an investigation to see what the cause of these deaths might be? Do I like any? Are there cuts, or does it seem like it was done from magic? So I'm just going to roll investigation. 16.
Burnt.
Burnt. Okay.
Wait, what's that? The pillars?
No, the
The
people.
bodies are burnt.
These magical fires are giving me the heebie-jeebies.
So-
What kind of scale of burnt is it? Are they like burnt to a crisp, or is it scorch marks? You know.
Many scorch marks on at the bodies by you.
Okay.
Is that it, Walter?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah, I
Mr.
don't know
Wilson.
what else.
Alright, well, I'm going to join them. These chalice things in front of us there, are they unlit? Is that correct?
They are unlit.
The four in the center are unlit. Okay. And these three are these three pillar things. Do they have handles on them?
You see from this distance that there seem to be handles on them, yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
I. How much movement did I use? I got a little bit of movement. I'm going to move out onto this walkway. Just a little bit.
Alright, pause there for a second.
Oh god.
Oh no. What did she do? He stepped onto the walkway.
Right. A shot of fire comes through from the bottom right, flies straight at you, and bursts. And you take 3 points of fire damage, which is reduced by half, so it's just 1 for you.
Yes. Being a dragon pays off. Alright.
So does it come from one of the urns, the fire? One of the...
Yes, it came from this one in the far corner.
Okay.
Alright, now I'll get to add everyone else to the initiative. Yay!
What did you do, Doombie?
Well, I did something. I did something.
What could possibly go wrong now?
My god, are the urns in the initiative?
Yes.
Oh my god. Jaken's in there.
Turns next.
The question is,
I think there's some rolls going
Of
on that we
course.
don't know about. Yeah, what's going on?
of course, the question is, why are the fires not attacking until someone moved there?
Because I think they're getting triggered.
You're triggered.
I have.
Alright, so Jaken sees poor Wilson take the fire hit, and he's sort of shaking behind Walter at this point. Olga.
My turn again?
Yes.
So basically all I knew about the urns was that they're everlasting fire.
Yes.
I'm going to I don't really know how to block them, hey?
You know anything about everlasting fire? Can you destroy it?
Yes, do I know? Am I making an Arcana check? Malama?
You can try.
Nice.
Alright. With that roll, I am going to say that you cannot think of a way right now to destroy these fires.
Oh, of course I can't. Alright, well, I'm probably just gonna... I don't feel like we should be going forward. I'm gonna come over here. How far is that?
Where were you? There, the 20 feet. Yeah, you got room.
Don't stand directly in front of the thing that fires fire. Oh god.
What could possibly go wrong?
That's just... I just want to see if it does it
Ah.
Okay.
on this walkway.
Alright.
I have a feeling that the handles on the pillars are going to come into play.
So it didn't trigger till you stepped there. Okay.
Alright. Another ball of flame. Yes, forms at this
Can I
one.
dodge?
And
Because
is
I'm aware of what's
aimed
happening?
towards Olga and flies right past her to burst on the wall on the far side.
Oof.
Okay.
It was a natural one.
Excellent.
I was gonna say, because I'm aware of it already, can I do like a deck save or anything against it? But all good.
Right. Another ball of fire forms. This time from here. And Wilson does the Matrix past it. And the fireball flies over his head.
Yes.
How did it fly over?
Right.
You're giant.
Oh my. Okay. Get out another one of my dice now. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, so a rather larger ball of fire forms that the urn on the top right flies dead straight
Uh-oh.
for Olga and
Can
bursts.
I deck save?
Alright, I'll
No.
let you.
Oh, okay.
No, you fail that check.
Oh, how much damage?
As you take a critical fire hit for 4, 7, 10 points of fire damage.
Oh god.
Oh god. I might die before we even start.
Okay, Walter.
Okay, so I've watched them go forward. Does it seem like there's been any form of like mechanical triggers in the floors to cause this? Can I do any
You're thinking about
perception
this
or
quite
investigation?
hard, so you can give me an insight check to insight
Insight?
the situation. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a few lines here. You perceive that outside that area is the danger zone, where the fire will start shooting at you.
Okay.
Okay. And how many fired that last turn? There was a whole bunch that went at Olga, weren't there? The fireballs.
2 went at me, and then
Two.
1 went at Big Wilson.
Yes.
Okay.
So, would we be correct to assume that they all fire?
Well, 3 of them have shot at you so far, so
Oh, okay.
it's pretty likely the 4th is coming soon.
Okay.
And we see handles on the pillars, right? Like you
Yes.
said before. Okay. I am going to assume that maybe one of us should go for each of the pillars then.
I mean, that was the goal,
seem
because
logical?
they had handles.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I tell Jakan I say stay there, and I sprint up to the top left one. I go as far as I can. With my bloody thing.
Dan, can you dash?
Yeah, I should be able to, right?
Because you're not
Or
going
is
to
that
attack.
insight? Or because I did the insight check, is that?
No, you just lose your attack, I think.
Is that okay, Balamar? Can I dash up there? Or can I move twice?
Yeah, for this situation, I'll let you move twice.
Okay. Great, thank you. So then that lets me get to. Can I get in that gap there?
You can.
Okay.
Nice work.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
You will have to wait until your next turn, however, to pull that handle.
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Wilson.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move up to where I can reach the handle. That should be fine.
Alright, and I'll just drag you back 10 feet.
Yep.
As you go by this one here, you see a bunch of kindling in this urn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Light it up.
I wonder if we have to get them to fire and light it up with the other
Huh. Like,
fireballs. I
Or maybe
Can I-
levers
Interesting.
about it.
well, I want to know. Can I see? See, I don't know. Can I try and light this by just non-magical means? Can I try and light these kindling?
Don't you have a breath weapon?
You can try.
I don't want to use it though, Dan, because I can only use it once. Okay, I want to try and light it by. I think I've got matches actually. By conventional means, I guess.
Okay. And the urn lights. And the corresponding urn in the bottom right goes out.
oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Uh-oh, does that mean this one right next to me is going to start shooting at me?
Can you still move across a little bit so it shoots into the...
I'm gonna move to here, that's okay, is it, Belmar, to stand there?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna like crouch down behind this one bottom left corner. I'm gonna go prone.
Okay. Alright. I'll put my metal dice away for that one. I don't need it right now. Ooh, that's good. Which one is it? Oh, that's nasty.
What
So,
happened?
You take cover behind this pillar to hide from, presumably, this flame, forgetting about this one in the top left, which now hurtles towards you and bursts against you. But being the OP dragon type you are, instead of 5 points of fire, you take 2.
Okay, cool. I just want to point out though that I was actually hiding not behind the pillar itself, but the one slightly to the south of me there, as in hoping that the fireball from the
west?
south never eat so yeah southwest one, hoping that the lantern in the southwest will shoot towards me and light the one that I'm standing next to. So, but that doesn't affect that.
Oh, I
right?
see.
But you see what
I
I'm up to.
gotcha.
So that was
Yeah,
sorry.
I
How
understand.
much damage was that?
2
2. Thank you.
instead of 5.
Just
How
being
rude.
fireproof is so good.
Alright, Jaken, let's see. Charisma save. Let's see how brave Lord Chickenheart is.
Oh no, don't run out.
He's running out.
Oh no.
Oh god.
There's nowhere to go, mate.
Where is he run?
Oh no.
Oh.
He saw what the big fellow did, so he's going to light this one on fire. He does so, and the bottom left urn goes out, and as this one lights,
Good work,
and
Jacob.
you see a huge grin spread across him. He's like, "You see that? I did that."
Uh-oh. This could be bad.
He's so proud.
This could be bad, guys.
Good work.
I think we have to flip these switches.
Alright, Olga.
No, I think
I'm
alright.
just gonna call out because I'm presuming our conversations are just echoing across, so we can all just talk to each other.
Yeah, it's fairly easy.
I'm gonna call out. Like, do we know if something bad will happen if we actually light these center torches?
It seems to be doing something. Keep doing it, and we'll hit the switches as well.
So these are handles, right? On the
Yeah.
pillars?
Flick the
I'm
switch.
gonna
Flick the
move over to
switch.
here. And can I do anything with the switch handle thing?
You can pull it down.
Have you pulled yours down, Walter?
No, I haven't had time to yet. I didn't get a chance.
Okay, I'm going.
Flick the switch.
Give in to peer pressure and pull the switch.
You hear a mighty clang come from the door to the north.
Oh, maybe we're opening the door.
But then you hear chains rattle back into place, and the
We
door
have to all
locks
do
itself
it
again.
We have to all do it at once.
We can't all do it
okay.
at once, can we?
Oh, can I just hold it down then?
But if
Because
you're
we all
all
have
in
to do it at
position, I'll say you can do it 1, 2, 3. All right?
Okay.
I'm not
works
an
then.
unreasonable asshole.
Are we
Fuck it.
gonna light up the urns first though? So I can send over.
I
Actually, do
personally
I
think
still
we
have an
should.
action?
I think we should light
Yeah.
them up.
Yeah, I think
Do
so.
I still have an action? Bella?
You've just used it to pull the lever.
Oh damn it! I was gonna send a firebolt over.
I'm
Got-
sorry.
got bloody Jakar and Wilson.
Yeah, we'll light them.
Yeah,
Don't you
set
worry.
them alight.
Okay. All right. A ball of fire forms, shoots,
Oh,
Oh no, not your car.
flies past,
Oh,
oh
and bursts on the wall on the
thank
far
God.
side.
I pat him on the shoulder. Well done, lad.
I'm just gonna watch in horror.
He saw it coming and he just turned his shoulder to one side. No worries, mate. No worries at all.
He's Aussie now as well.
Okay, Walter.
Okay, I grab out one of my torches from my pack and some flint, and I strike the torch, and I try to throw it over at this one here, the top left one. What kind of check? Do you want?
Okay, let's see. How far is that? Oh, that's okay.
I move here first anyway, out in the open, hoping to draw some of the hits.
Okay. Give me a
Athletic?
dexterity check.
You're gonna light me on
All
fire.
right.
Yes.
And you light up that flame, and the flame in the top left goes out
Yes.
as you land that torch in straight as an arrow.
I'm
Excellent.
gonna applaud. That was beautiful.
You see Jake and admire Walter with big eyes.
He's a good lad.
Okay.
Alright, Mr. Big Wilson.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here where I can sort of reach the lever and the thingamajig. And I'll do the same as last time and try and light this last cauldron.
Okay, you do so, and you succeed as always. And as you light that last urn, you see from the door magic dissipating.
Oh.
And as you look down at this bit of stone floor by the lever, you see the words 3 and haste.
Oh boy.
So pull the levers and run.
Pull the levers and run.
So we all prepare and get in position to pull the levers, and then
Maybe we should get
Count down
Jacob
from
up by
3?
the door for. Oh, what's
Yeah.
happening?
you can't get near the
Taken?
door.
Why are there fire?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Why indeed?
Oh my god, we're gonna have to pull them and run.
Alright, so we yell at Jakin to get
Are
all
we
the way
out
up
of
there,
initiative?
right? Is he...
Yeah, I'm
All
not
right,
seeing whatever you guys are seeing.
There's flames in the bottom half down, the whole bottom half of the map's on fire.
All right, he's through the
It's not
door.
displaying, man. Might
Come
need to reconnect.
What happened to Jakin? Oh yeah, he made it.
Ran.
Okay.
Okay. When we run, we dash to the north.
We gotta pull the levers. Oh wait, we have. Okay, yeah, let's dash.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
Oh,
doing mega.
are we still in initiative? I don't know.
Nah,
Yeah.
not
Okay.
not anymore.
Yeah, we pull the levers
Alright.
and dash.
Oh,
Okay, awesome.
all right. Now at this point, no. Not this one.
Get behind
The
Major Khan.
flame builds and builds and builds right here and starts to move towards the door.
Close the door. Close the door now.
There's no one there at the door.
I'm at the door. I'm running at the door. I'm
I'm
trying
at
to
the
hold the
door.
doors shut.
Strength check. Strength
Oh,
check.
no.
Go back there too.
I am not a strength.
I'm good.
Combined strength check for the party.
Okay. Oh, this is
I
good.
just did one. Which was good.
Oh wait, so do I
Yeah,
click it or not?
17, not bad.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Everyone.
I think my hold on, give me. I need to refresh this. Roll20.
What the hell?
I'm not seeing any of these effects or anything.
It's just a flaming orb blow up right on the
Yeah,
outside
but I
of the door.
couldn't, it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me roll either.
Ah, okay.
Okay, roll it.
Oh, there you go. There's a roll now.
Oh god.
Hopefully I carried us through. 3 foot tall gnome.
And you managed to close the door just in time with Olga's help as the orb of flame bursts against the door.
Oh goodness.
And as you
Wow.
ran through, you would have perceived most of the bodies by the door were horribly burnt.
Oh,
like
we
to a
already knew
cruci-
that.
We did.
Horribly burnt. These
Oh,
ones that
horribly.
are close by the southern door were just singed, overcome
Oh.
by burns and so on.
Let's see.
Okay.
Whew.
Well, thanks for the help, Jacob. Alright, what can we see in this room?
Master told me to stay behind, and I did help.
Master, are you
Getting
are you referring to Walter?
Big Wilson. Oh no,
Good
that
work,
is referring to you.
You did well.
Oh
Oh,
Thank you,
wow.
Master.
god.
Okay.
Oh, it's a very real sense. Alright, I'll just grab all your tokens and bring you all over. And new floor, new music.
Is your roll 20 fixed, Dan?
Yeah, it seems to be. The effects and stuff still. I don't know why they're not working, but it's letting me roll again. That's good. Doesn't matter.
Oh, there we are. Oh boy,
This music.
this is very ominous.
Oh no.
Okay, so This room has a high domed ceiling that is 20 feet high at its apex. It is 40 feet wide and almost 50 feet long. On either side of the room are 2 hallways, each 5 feet wide. Between each of the 2 hallways is a stone urn with an everlasting flame spell cast within it. At the northern end of the room is a raised circular platform 15 feet wide. On either side of said platform is a nondescript stone column about 10 feet tall. There are hallways, one extending east and one west, on either side of the platform. What do you do?
Can I detect magic? Just. Oh no, I'm not anywhere in range.
Run up into the middle of the room and then detect magic.
I feel like that's what I was trying to avoid.
If you want
Can
to.
I?
I was going to say, I'm fireproof. Do you want me to walk out there and see if anything triggers?
Hold on one moment. Just before we do so, let's look at these floors again. Let's see if we can detect any anomalies.
Oh,
with it.
perception? Or investigation?
I'll do an investigation.
Yeah,
I
we
can
all
do
work
it.
together.
Please.
Maybe we can. Oh yeah, you do it.
You can help each other, so you can have advantage, Olga.
Alright,
Ooh.
I am investigating. Oh, damn it.
No,
You
with advantage.
Do not see any traps in this room.
And that's with the 25 as well.
Yes.
So that's good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do I see any? All right. I'm going to. So you tell me that. I'm going to creep forward.
Yes.
I'm creeping forward and having a look down these hallway to the left.
Right. You see down that hallway a statue. In front of it, it's holding a bowl. From this distance, I need a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 16.
Alright. You see a strange rune carved into that bowl. And after thinking about it for a moment, you realize that it's the rune for water.
Okay.
Oh, this is the fifth
I
element.
pass that on. I tell them it's the rune for water, and then
Does this mean we need to fill it with water?
Yeah, put some water in the bowl, old man.
no. Don't touch anything yet. And I want to go up and look at this one here. Can I see
I'm
that
gonna go
one?
on this side as well.
Alright, perception check. Alright. This one has a symbol for fire.
Water, fire. Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna look at mine as well. That I'm
When-
looking at now.
Don't walk down those hallways, whatever you do.
No. I'm
Perception check, please, Olga. Earth.
And I'll check mine as well.
Alright. Don't break. I forgot to say, don't break the roll.
Oh,
You don't see a rune.
I'm gonna.
It's
Oh
there.
man. Alright, I'm gonna walk up to it and check it.
Alright. As you get that close, shall we say,
Oh no.
you are suddenly buffeted by a great deal of air that blasts at you and pushes you out back into the main passageway, so to speak.
Whoa.
What noise does the air make? Does it make like a fart noise?
This air is almost soundless.
Well, isn't it lucky that you got the air one?
Yeah.
I got like
Yeah,
earth
see,
or
that one's
fire.
there.
Could have been worse.
Oh god, okay.
Well, I guess we know what it is now. It's air.
Can you send a firebolt over to your fire one? And
I
see if you
can't
can
do a
just trap
firebolt.
it?
Fire was the top left one, I believe. Yeah. I can't. I don't have a firebolt. I'll light another torch, and I'll
Oh, I've got firebolt. Do you want to move out of the way?
carefully. If you got it, it's
Oh.
like a. Oh yeah.
No,
You can do that.
I
I'll head
was
down to
doing
the
something
water
on
one.
that, Blair. Don't panic.
Okay.
I'll head down to the water.
I'm gonna try and do a firebolt. Oh. What's happened there?
That might be your... Oh no, you didn't take the blessing. Let's see, what's going on there?
I don't know what's going on. I just clicked it.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Alright, try clicking Firebolt on your core page.
Okay.
Okay, so you cast fire, the Firebolt, it hurtles towards it and then spins right back.
Do I dodge it?
You dodge it. I won't be that
Hmm.
much nasty.
Okay, so maybe we don't need to worry about these then? Maybe just leave them
You missed it.
for now? Oh, did I? Is that what
Was
happened?
it that you missed it, or
A magical force just seemed to turn your Firebolt around
okay?
the other way.
Okay,
So it's
alright.
not that you missed it.
Just quickly, are you able to heal me a little bit while we're here?
Yeah. How much HP are you down?
10.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you 10. So I take 10 from my lay on hands.
Okay. Back up. Just in case, I feel the music is leading somewhere.
I move out of the way and I say, why don't you try and fireball the water one?
Okay. And I firebolt again. Oh, that was a good one. Come on, Balma. That was a good one.
Oh no, the magic stopped it again.
Hmm.
I'll look at these. What are
Alright,
these?
so-
What are these things on this platform to the north? What are these big black things?
The pillars on either side, or columns on either side. 10
Oh.
feet tall.
Hmm. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
we
oh.
move up and inspect that then, I
Wait.
suppose.
Wait, so nothing happened? Sorry, Balma?
No.
The
Oh, okay.
flame bounced off again.
Alright. Should I detect magic here?
Well, we can inspect it visually first, I suppose.
Okay, you inspect
See-
it and I'll
see what
check for
we-
magic.
I do an investigation as to the platform.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh. A natural 20.
okay. You perceive a faint aura of magic between these two pillars.
Okay. I
Oh.
say to Olga, I say, it's something's magical here. Why don't you have a look?
Okay. Can I actually just do an Arcana check?
If you wish.
There you go.
Okay. You
What do I
you
know?
too sense the magic, and you get the sense that it's coming from conjuration schools of magic.
Can you,
Whoa.
Olga? Can you fire a fireball
Yeah.
between those two pillars?
I can definitely try, and I'm going to turn and tell you guys that there's some sort of conjuring issue between these pillars or on this platform. So I'm not sure if
Is there
something's going to appear.
Are there any markings or anything on the pillars?
They are
they?
plain, nondescript.
And these bits up the top left and the top right, there's nothing in there. Like, they're not extra hallways that we just can't see, are they?
Yeah, they are hallways.
Ping me what you're talking about.
They're, like, up here.
Ah, right. Well, as you shift there,
Yeah, he did say that at the start. Down there, hallways.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
so you see over here, a door, and a partially open door down the eastern.
And there's nothing on the left side. Nothing to my
Oh,
left.
does it go up maybe? It might go up if you go forward a bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very cool.
I'll peek over and have a little geese, a little cheeky geese.
Alright,
Hmm.
at
Sure.
this point, everyone, roll
Oh,
me a
no.
perception check.
What have you done to us?
You know, curious old man.
Oh,
Curiosity killed the cat. Oh
Charmander.
no. Oh no. Oh, I don't know anything.
Oh, Olga.
Alright, Jake.
Jacan. Oh, same as Jacan. Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. He's a smart little cookie.
Alright. So, with that epicness, two of these things are going to get a surprise round on Olga, as descending from the ceiling are
Oh no.
4 giant spiders.
They're
I'll get
conjuration.
everyone to roll for initiative at this time, please, and thank you.
Uh-oh.
While I get the surprise round sorted.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, we roll so bad on this.
My initiative's so low.
Where is yours? Yours doesn't seem to appear. You can see Walter's.
Yeah, you gotta click
Nine.
your token, but I think.
Yeah, Doombie
Sorry.
forgets to click his token.
I'll roll again. I'll
Rawr.
roll again. I'll roll again. It's no worries.
Alright, but you'll be keeping the 5.
Yeah, go on. Give me the 5.
Hey, 5.1. You remember that?
Yeah, your Dex mod. Alright,
I've got a
boom, boom,
plan.
boom.
Hey, what's that thing? That spirally thing at the top?
Oh, Budrigar.
I don't think
Interesting.
That doesn't exist.
There's some sort of
You
secret
saw
portal.
nothing.
I think
Oh,
we've
that's
got to
right.
bloody. I think we've got to put the elements through the portal. I reckon it's some sort of invisible portal. That's why I wanted you to fire the fireball through there. I reckon that will light
Well,
the
and then
statue
Walter
up.
had to wander. Walter had to wander around, and now
Of
we've
course
got a
he
room
did.
full of-
Just like waving his sword around again. Here we go, Walter.
Whatever, you're the
I
one
can
trying
sort
to
them
kill
out.
a young boy, trying to push him.
You killed an innocent
man.
woman.
Right.
A god.
Not
A goddess.
on purpose, like you were trying to do.
She would still be alive if I
Okay.
pushed him into the darkness.
Olga, I need a Constitution
Uh-huh.
saving throw, please.
I can certainly provide that.
Okay.
Oh,
You take 2 points of piercing damage and 2 points of poison
Oh, good.
as the first spider bites.
oh.
Was that just
imagine
one
if I got
spider?
less than 20.
2 spiders attacked, but
Okay, great.
the second one missed.
Okay. Oh, what are those? 10 and 14.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, the one who missed gets to have another go at Olga.
Bastard.
And he misses. Alright, Olga, you're up.
Okay, I might try and. I don't know if lightning bolt is going to be my best option here. But it's certainly going to attack multiple. Is that right? 5
Yeah,
feet
that-
wide bases.
Yeah, lightning bolt operates on a line, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does, it does, it does. Okay, sorry, how far is 5 foot? Is it only 1 tile? Or 2?
Yeah, only 1 tile.
Oh, so it only goes across 1 tile. Oh, 100 feet long and 5 feet wide, okay. I'm going to... gonna move here and do a lightning bolt.
Take an attack of opportunity from the
yeah,
spider to the north.
yeah.
And I need another Constitution saving throw, please, Olga.
Oh boy.
Since you moved out of the spider to the
Yes.
north's threatening range.
Oh,
So, con save, please.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
not that bad.
Alright, you take 4 points of piercing and 4 points of poison damage for a combined 8.
God damn it.
Accidentally clicked the thing.
Gee, it's a good thing you healed. Oh.
Okay. Now can I do my lightning?
You may now.
Okay. I shall do a lightning bolt straight ahead. How do I draw an arrow, sorry?
Just with your ruler, a tool.
Oh, yes. That's what I'm doing. Oops. Lightning bolt. Oh, I don't know what's
Right.
happening here.
Alright, use your core page instead. Yeah, roll 20s like that sometimes with these spells.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it, yeah. Level 3.
Oh! Alright, dexterity saving
Oh,
throws for the
Jesus.
spiders.
Nice.
It's a really strong spell.
Cast at level 3, dude.
Oh,
Yes. We've had 2 saves, ladies and gentlemen.
no. Are you
A
serious?
15 and a 22.
What?
Oh, damn.
I just
Sorry,
took...
Do you do anything on
Minus
save?
15.
Is it any effects
It's
on
half
save?
damage.
Half damage on a save.
Nice.
Yeah, it's still 30 points of damage. Jeez. 2 times 15. Alright, is there anything else, Olga?
Nah, I might leave it there. I'll say
Alright,
take
Walter.
that.
Okay, I will move forward into this guy's zone, this spider,
Yes.
and cast Shield of Faith onto Olga, which is
Thank
+2 to your AC till the end of the engagement. And then I'll swing my sword at the most northern spider.
Alright.
Okay. Swinging away.
Come on. Hit him.
You
17.
strike.
Okay.
Give me some damage.
Five.
5 points of slashing. Nice.
Okay. And
Spider
my
is still up.
second attack.
Alright, that's a hit number 2, sir.
Okay, I'll use Divine Smite as well.
Oh, nasty.
So my damage plus the Divine Smite damage.
Oh,
So 12 plus 7, 19.
Spider better be
Yeah.
dead.
right, you stab your long sword into the spider's back. And then you send your pulse of divine energy through your blade, and you just blow the spider up from the inside.
This is quite erotic.
Oh, I know. Quite descriptive.
A lot of pulsing
Do
and
I have to
throbbing.
get the saxophone music?
In that case, can I use the rest of my movement to move up into... Can I move forward?
Sure you can. Yeah.
Okay. Can I get to there? I think that's...
Just 25, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're protecting your boy.
Right. That one's dead.
What is this music?
This is good battle music. I'm liking it.
Isn't it? Nice and chill.
Alright.
So, this spider wants a piece of the big guy.
Of course he does. This is getting more and more erotic the more you talk about it.
Looking scrumptious over there.
Oh, the perfect timing. The saxophone music just starts as you finish that. Okay, Mr. Wilson, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
From these fangs.
Okay, you are taking 4 points of piercing and 1 point of poison. For a
No.
combined 5 points of damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, don't set your HP to 5.
Yeah, yeah. Got there. I got there in the end.
I don't mind. Okay. Alright. Oh, jeez. My brain with this music going on. Right. So, this thing is going to shoot a load of web at
Oh my god!
Jaken.
No, not the boy. He's just a teenager.
Which one? Which one is it? Which spider?
I'm presuming it's his bottom
This
one
one.
here.
Okay.
I'll use protection as well on that. So
Oh, okay.
Wrap him up.
Oh boy. Use
Oh, this is
protection when
getting
you're
worse.
shooting web. Jesus Christ.
you guys are a bunch of
For a
perverts.
motion that can't be undone.
I think, Doombie, we might have to put the mature content warning for the next stream.
Yeah.
Alright, so, disadvantage. I better roll again. Alright, it misses Jaken, and this hot, steaming pile of web collects the other spider.
Oh,
It's all
sweet.
tied up, all nicely.
Awesome.
Did you say it dried up?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Big Wilson, it's your turn now.
Alright, I'm going to... I'm just gonna attack this one right next to me with my sword. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna plunge my sword into its carapace.
Yeah, get with the theme, bro.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Damage, please.
I completely forget how to do that.
Click on Greatsword +1 in the chat window.
Great sword +1 in the chat window. There it is.
You plunge it in nice and deep.
Good.
And it takes all of the 10 points of damage.
I'm gonna hit it again with another big overhand blow.
Oh.
Eventually.
That's another hit.
Okay.
And this one's looking quite shaky on its legs.
Ah, not dead though.
Right. Jaken. Summon up his mighty courage and swing at the one that's all tied up. Hey, my junior friend.
Not bad, mate.
And he plunges it straight into its jaw. His mighty blade enters its mouth, and it takes 6 points of slashing damage. Oh god, I just realized how bad that sounds.
Was that the one? Was that the one like right next to you guys? Is that the?
Yeah, the one that's tied up. I gave him advantage because he's tied up.
Ah, right.
Alright, so this spider is going to spend an action to try and break out. The spider breaks free of the web. And that's it for its turn.
Oh, good.
Olga.
Yes,
It's your turn, mate.
it's my turn. I would like to. I think I might just go for something simple, something easy. I might just try and send a firebolt. To warm up the spider in front of me. Gently caress it.
A steaming bolt of love.
Just fired directly into its face.
You hit it. Tell me how much it takes.
It takes 15.
It is consumed by your overwhelming passion.
You all stop being such perverts.
Why is this music? What is this music?
I muted the music about 10 minutes ago.
Ah,
You can't mute.
Aw.
Can't mute love.
I'm sorry, Belma.
okay, so he's roasted, he's dead.
Walter.
Okay. I want to, a ruler. I'm going to move forward towards the south spider and take a big old swing at him. Dash forward, my hood sword high above my head and slash down
Alright.
in an arc.
Thanks for
I'm
the
not
follow
cashing
velocity.
behind your words.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, you'll have to live with it. Okay, it's 18.
Yep, that will strike.
Okay, and damage
9.
9, and then I take another slash at one of his legs. 16,
Oh. Alright, that's gonna hit again.
and damage 5.
Alright.
Pretty bad damage.
I haven't watched a lot there. Okay. Alright, this one wants another piece of Mr. Wilson.
Of course.
And with a 19 to hit, I need another Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution?
Yes, please.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry. I'm getting there. Oh, I didn't click my token. So it will not matter.
Okay, you take 3 points of piercing and 3 points of poison damage for a combined 6. Right, this one doesn't like what Walter did, so it is now going to try and bite him. And... oh, nice. I need a Constitution saving throw, please, Walter.
Okay.
Come on, Walter. Oh.
Oh, good.
Alright. It leaps up at you and digs its bite into your neck and delivers a combined 12 points of damage, 8 piercing and 4 poison.
Holy shit.
So, take that.
Okay. Big Wilson.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this one standing next to me. Once again, I'm just gonna bloody lay into him. Tell me that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Yes. Yes.
And you slice its head off.
Ah, yeah, boy.
Destroyed.
Okay. I will. I can move down there and attack again, can't I?
Yeah, you still got an action for that, sure.
I am going to. What am I going to do? Whose turn is it next? Old mate Falchion boy.
Can you use your second attack? Or?
I can, but my second attack can be a grapple, and I'm just wondering if it's worth giving that everybody else an advantage. But I do so much damage, I might just whack him, huh? Yeah. Alright. I'll whack him in the head.
You might at that. Alright. Damage, please.
Here we go.
And you don't quite manage to bring it down.
God.
Missed the death by that much.
Alright. Old Jakey boy might actually save the day here.
Hey,
Be a good
Jacquard.
confidence.
Alright? Name is Jacquard.
I thought it's Jaken.
No, it's
it's
Jacquard
Jacob.
now. No, it's great.
Walter's just like, Jacan.
Jacquard, my boy.
Alright, so he will swing. And he will strike. Hey, nice one. And he brings the spider down with a great crash.
Oh, I bet he is confident now. Confidence
He
is
sort of
just good.
surveys his kill and shrugs.
Great work, Jacquard. You've done well.
Be like, thanks
Tell
for
me that when you
helping
get
us
out, Master.
I hope so. I hope we can.
Okay, alright, Doombie, it has been 3 hours since we started, so we can call it an evening now if you wish.
Yeah, I think we better. We do have to keep these to shorter sessions, and it's probably a good time to do so.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's a good pausing
It's a
point.
good stopping point.
Yeah, great. Yeah, that'll be excellent. So we'll be back next Thursday night to continue from here, which is
Yep.
exciting because we're continuing this campaign, and this has been really fun
Yeah.
so far. So thank you to everybody for watching tonight. Thank you, Balamar, for being Dungeon Master. Thank you, Charmander, for adventuring, and thank you, Dan, for adventuring. This has been a really good one.
Yeah, thanks, Val.
But
Yeah, pleasure to be a part of it.
Yeah, so I guess check in again next Thursday because we'll be continuing from here, which last week and this week were sort of separate adventures, so it's going to be really cool to continue from this point, I think. And with that, I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and this will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow, so if you want to watch it again or you want to show it to somebody, then click that link and just go to the YouTube channel and you'll find it there. Thanks again everybody, and I'll end the stream now. See you later.
very
Ta-da!
Bye.
good.